Hello, Steve White, Steve White 79. Well, the Picard premieres have been happening. They had one in LA, which had, I think, the whole cast of Picard and a lot of the cast from Next Generation. And last night they had the London premiere. Now, Jerry Ryan and Jonathan Del Arco were there. I'm not sure who else was there, but Patrick arrived with his wife, Sunny Onez. But who got all the attention was Sir Ian Mckellen. Of course, he made a beeline for Patrick, and they shared a very friendly kiss, as they often do. These guys have been friends for 20 years since they starred in the X-Men together, and Ian is gay and a gay rights activist, and Picard, Patrick Stewart, doesn't give a fuck about what you think. So they're always very affectionate, and it's really funny that the media only really picked up on this at the 2015 Mr. Holmes premiere where they kissed, and everyone freaked out and they were speculating that he was gay, and then they kind of worked out, oh, they've had a bromance for years, and they've been posting pictures and things for years, which they have. They're very sweet, they're very funny. And I met Patrick a few years ago, and I brought up the whole LGBT representation thing because he has always been an advocate, and I thanked him for some of that. And the man is not gay. He's married. He's got a wife. Ian McKellen actually officiated their wedding. So although I'm sure she didn't appreciate being upstaged by Ian, I don't think she's at all threatened by their friendship. So I find it really funny that so many people are just looking at the pictures and assuming he's gay, he's coming out, speculating that he's gay or he's in the closet or they've had a relationship or something, and they just can't seem to handle the idea of a straight man and a gay man having an affectionate friendship and that it has to be sexual. It's funny. And seeing the posts on some of the Star Trek sites, Nerdrotic and I Hate Star Trek Discovery and ones like that, it's kind of funny because some people are really offended. They're like, he's just doing this for woke points. He just wants attention. He just wants all the woke people to watch the show. He wants all the SJ Warrior people to watch the show by acting gay. Like this just happened, like he just did it for a publicity stunt this week or something. I find that really funny. Not much more to talk about because I haven't actually looked at the detail of the premieres because I kind of don't want to get into all the news that's coming out because I kind of want to enjoy the show without a lot of spoilers, but I think I'm going to have to read some of these articles because I want to be prepared because I don't think it's going to be really great, as in a lot of the things that are going to happen. So I think it's better for me to know in advance, like with Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. I knew most everything going in, so I wasn't shocked or bothered by some of the things that weren't very good. But it was great to see Patrick and Ian being affectionate as usual and just not caring, and that should be the way how people are. It really shouldn't be an issue. So I'm very proud of him, and I told him that when I met him, but I didn't realise him and Ian were as close. I hadn't seen a lot of the bromance pictures and that, but I'm I don't know. I think it's a good news story, and I just find it so funny that some people are kind of ignorant of their relationship and ignorant of gay and straight relationships, and just the idea that he has to be gay and that he's been in the closet or that they're coming out. And I don't know, I guess it gives Picard a bit more press, which is kind of good, but a lot of the fans are reacting badly. And it's funny, there's this idea that there is this toxic fan base in that, and I don't think there is, but there are a surprising amount of racist and homophobic people who somehow like Star Trek and somehow in their head have convinced themselves that it's not representative and not PC and all this, and then they get all offended when they see something that's been around in Star Trek or within the just for ages. It's just so funny to see people react to, oh my god, he might be gay, how dare he. I'm like, did anyone see Beyond? Does anyone just know the history of Star Trek? I'm just surprised that these Star Trek fans somehow managed to get into Star Trek and then get offended by what Star Trek is. Like, how dare you force diversity on me? Like, they haven't been doing that since the 60s series. I just find it hilarious. I just wanted to make a little video about that, and also just an excuse to put up a thumbnail with pictures of Patrick and Ian kissing, so why not? But I'm just going to leave it at that, and I think I'll have to have a look at the premieres and the news as it's coming out. There's only, how many days left? About about 5 days before the show premieres. Um, so I am going to do a last minute, and also it's coming out kind of thick and fast. I kind of don't want to have to update myself every day. I'm just going to wait for a day or two and then try and catch most of the press, most of the rumors, and then probably do another little catch up like the day of the show, so I'm not surprised when I see it, because I don't want it totally spoiled, but I don't want any shocks and surprises that I'm going to have a hard time getting past to enjoy the show if it's enjoyable. So I'm just going to leave it there. Good on you, Patrick. Good on you, Ian. I'd love to meet Ian. I've met Patrick technically twice, but I barely met him the first time. And he was wonderful, and I really want to meet Ian, but I don't think he's been in Australia recently. I can't remember ever hearing that he was in Australia, and I could have met him or anything. I hope I do. Let's just hope. Let's just hope the show is better than it's sounding. I'm trying to be optimistic. I keep getting upset by stuff, and then I get over it, and I get optimistic again. So I'm feeling optimistic. Patrick and Ian have put me in a good mood. Let's hope I can just stay with that and actually have it go right through the show and have it not be a negative experience. But feel free to share, like, comment, let me know what you think of Patrick and his wonderful bromance. Comments are fun. Thanks, bye.